Good morning. This is Perspectives. I'm Celeste Baranyi. Today, my guest is Rachel Giolongo. She's the Portland Market Manager for the Children's Entrepreneur Market. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
I have never heard of a children's entrepreneur market, and I'm imagining that it's exactly what it sounds like. Could you explain it to us, and how did it come to be?
Yes, I sure can. I am super excited to share about this today with you. The Children's Entrepreneur Market is an award-winning nonprofit that teaches kids entrepreneurship, innovation, and leadership by running their own small businesses. So it started in Utah in 2017, and markets sold out time and time again for the first 5 years, and so they decided to expand it. Currently, we're in 46 states, including Maine and New Hampshire, with plans to be in all 50 by the end of the year.
Rachel, what's the mission of the Children's Entrepreneur Market?
So the mission is to teach kids real-world business skills through hands-on experience.
And why is it so important? I mean, I can think of a bunch of reasons off the top of my head, and I know that kids love starting businesses and having their ideas come to life. So I'm not surprised that it's selling out. But why is it so important for kids?
Well, there's the importance of financial literacy starting at a young age. It builds confidence, communication skills, problem-solving skills, and it gives them a sense of ownership and pride in their work.
What are some of the things that you've seen at that market?
Kids are so creative. There are so many different things, from lemonade stands to homemade jewelry, baked goods, plants. Kids have done face painting. I've seen freeze-dried candy. The kids are really creative, and they bring a lot to the literal table.
That's wonderful. And explain to us how it works. Who participates?
So it's kids ages 5 to 17. They sign up for a booth. They come to the market. They sell their products. Their parents are not involved in any way. So they run things from start to finish, from the setup to the interaction with the customers, cashing the customers out, whether that's with cash or Venmo, and then closing up the market.
What is the market format like? Is it like a real market?
Yes, definitely. Many people at the last market that I hosted were not even aware that it was kids running the market. They were thinking that when they saw the Children's Entrepreneur Market that it would be 2 or 3 booths, and it's not. It's 50 booths. The kids look completely professional. They are so creative. It's definitely a full market.
Okay, and tell us what you have going on for markets in Maine and New Hampshire.
So our next event is going to be on June 21st in Windham at the Windham Summerfest. Following that, we've got Bath Heritage Days. We've got the Ossipee Valley Fair. We've got numerous other events coming up. And then as far as New Hampshire, we're starting a little bit later, starting in August in Belmont, and then on to the Hopkinton Fair, which they've been a great partner for New Hampshire.
And have you already had a market here in Maine?
Yes, we have. We've had 2 markets so far. So we were at Kennebunk's May Day Festival, and we were at the South Portland Spring Fest.
Oh, fun. I bet you saw some great stuff.
We absolutely did.
Being in Maine, I bet there were a lot of like fish and lobster themed stuff.
Definitely. I love lobster themed things.
And how do we get involved? How do kids register?
So for kids to register, they go onto the website, children'sentrepreneurmarket.com, and then from there they can navigate to find a market, search for Maine, and then click on the Portland link, and that will show all of the markets in Maine that are upcoming. There are still a couple more to be added this year, so definitely check back throughout the season to see where else you can find us. Is
there still room available for the Windham market?
Yes, there is. Not too many spaces, but there is still some room available.
All right, you guys, you heard it, the children'sentrepreneurmarket.com. Send your kid over there if they dream big and have some business ideas, or maybe they're just crafty. My daughter was really cute when she was in middle school. She would do glitter tattoos to raise money to go to horse camp in the summer. Just saw how much it meant to her. People loved her tattoos, but it's really something to see your child like light up and make a few bucks from being creative or being a great cook or something like that. So go out and support our young entrepreneurs as well on June 21st in Windham. Where in Windham is that going to be?
It's right at Windham High School.
Perfect.
We'll be starting at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll run till 3 o'clock, although the event continues on throughout the day.
Okay, and this is a fun family event, correct?
Yes, that's what we try to partner with, is definitely events that are family friendly. If there are other markets that are interested or other events that are interested in hosting the Children's Entrepreneur Market, we would love to hear from them. You can email me at portland.me@children'sentrepreneurmarket.com. We'd love to partner with events that gives the children the opportunity for the greatest number of interactions with customers when it's with an existing event.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of nonprofits will team up for events, and it's great for everybody involved. Tell us a little bit about the experiences that the kids have being entrepreneurs for the first time.
The kids are so excited, honestly. I expected that they might be a little bit nervous going into this and interacting with adults, and they are not that at all. They are turned on and ready to go right from the start of the market. At our South Portland market, we had a couple of boys that were selling birdhouses, and they did a fantastic job. Another one of my favorites was the 3D printing, which is super popular with the young generation. I don't personally understand a lot of what that is, but they've created such unique and interactive sort of game pieces, and I've seen a kid that has created swords and one that's created helmets, all 3D printed, which is so fascinating to me. We've got another little girl who was selling slime. She was taking it out and playing with it and stretching it out, and it was very engaging, brought lots of customers in. We've got people who are selling plant trimmings. We've got people that are selling candles. One were made to look like little succulent plants. They were so adorable. People were just gathering around.
It must be amazing to see. I know that from my own experience, my kids love to create things, and they love to share them after they create them. So this is such an awesome opportunity, financial skills, as well as get out there and do something a little bit different. Get off the computer for a little bit and put your head in a creative space. If you have a child who's a budding entrepreneur, this is their opportunity. Go to thechildren'sentrepreneurmarket.com for more information and to sign them up. And once again, there are still some tables available for the Windham, Maine market on June 21st. Go to thechildren'sentrepreneurmarket.com. Rachel, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
We've been speaking with Rachel Giolongo, the Portland, Maine market manager for the Children's Entrepreneur Market. I'm Celeste Baranyi. This has been Perspectives.